got the juice. Ha. Said I got the
Slimm Dollaz, welcome to Still Got the Juice.
Thank you.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about Slimm Dollaz. Where does that come from? Obviously, you're a slim figure, but where does Slimm Dollaz derive from?
Honestly, my name used to be Slimm Doll, and I was like, it's too much of that going on. So I'm like, Slimm Dollaz, because I'm pretty and I get the money. So
Okay.
that's where that came from.
I like that. Okay, tell us a little bit more about where you're from. What part of New York did you grow up in?
I'm from Queens, Woodhull.
Okay, tell us a little bit about Woodhull, Queens. If that's people know Queens, but that's specific.
I mean, Woodhull is like where Shawnee Bin Laden is from. Like, you know, that's, I wouldn't say it's like the hood, but it's the hood. Like, that's the hood. I personally feel like it had a lot to do with why I decided to do music, because my favorite artist is Nicki Minaj. She's from Queens as well. When I was like in middle school growing up, that was what our hood was listening to. That's the first female rapper I heard. So I'm just like, I really feel like I'm really Queens, like for real.
Right. Okay. So take us to the beginning of your music journey. Like, where did it all begin? You know, being drawn to wanting to make music, a career out of music.
I always did like poetry and stuff when I was a kid, and my dad does music. My uncle was an artist. He was killed. So after he died, I kind of wanted to do it more. I at first thought I was gonna be an R&B singer because I wanted to sing at first, and then, like I said, I heard Nicki and I was like, nah, maybe I could rap. Like, let me try to do that. And when I was in high school, I went to the studio for the first time and I learned like this shit is not easy for real. Like, recording versus just recording yourself on the phone and being in the booth was two different things, but I knew I really wanted it.
Right. Okay, so to mention Nicki Minaj, obviously I'm sure you're privy to what's, you know, happening in the female rap realm. So much back and forth between, you know, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion, Lotto, and Ice Spice, new beef that they have. So what is your take on all of that and you entering into this space? What is your honest opinion?
Honestly, I'm a barb in and out. Everybody know that about me. I'm a barb, but I'm also a real bitch. Like, Megan, I liked her at a point. Like, she could rap, but I feel like at the same time, you can't go against the grain. Like, you biting the hand that fed you, like, that's weird. I don't feel like Nicki is wrong in no situation because she's earned it. Like, at the end of the day, all of us was on the plane with Dwayne. Like, just last week, y'all was high heels on y'all tippies. So don't be trying to do all of that now. And I just feel like it's because she's a female. Like, Benzino and Eminem was beefing too at the same time. They not saying they too old for that. They just saying she too old because she's a woman. So I don't see nothing wrong with it. This is hip hop. It's supposed to be competition rather than being in the streets fighting and killing each other. Go in the booth, you know, rap it out. Like, that's what you're supposed to do.
Okay. So being a woman rapper, a quote unquote female rapper, is there anything that you are afraid of, or are you afraid to spar back and forth with any other female, rappers? Are you ready for that
Honestly,
competition?
I feel like I am, because I'm not like other female rappers. Like, it's a lot of female rappers that's stuck in one lane, and I've went to my lane, your lane, the next person's lane, and I could kill it all. So it's just like, I'm not really worried about that. But at the same time, I'm not no battle rapper or nothing. Like, I make vibes, I make hits that stick like grits. You know, I'm not here to battle rap nobody. Like, I'm not Young M.A. Like, I can give certain respect, but like I said, I'm the type of person, I don't have to like a rapper to say you're a good rapper or, you standing on business. So I don't even think it would get to that with me and anybody else. It'll probably be like words back and forth, but I doubt somebody's gonna go in the studio and diss me.
Okay, so you have a melodic vibe to your music, melodic rap, kind of lo-fi vibe to your music, and that's kind of the new direction or new subgenre, I would say, that's kind of arising.
Yeah.
Even JT just dropped like a lo-fi record. So outside of Nicki Minaj, what other maybe genres or artists inspire you that people might not think inspires you?
I really, really love Trippie Redd, Future. I love Kodak, and Money Man. Like, I love a lot of like Atlanta artists, like Young Thug. Like, I like that type of vibe. I used to live in Atlanta, so that's where I kind of started recording at, because that was the first studio I ever went to, and I was around a lot of artists that was like in that vibe. So I've lived a lot of places, so I think that's why I'm so versatile, because I'm around a lot of groups of different artists.
Okay, so as far as career-wise, what are some new things you want to tackle outside of music? Because music can't be your only source of income or lane, because we know it can be fleeting after years, and you have new artists coming in. So what are some other ventures you would like to go towards as your career grows and your star power grows?
I want to get into TV. Like, I got a reality series I'm about to film in March, Dolls Gone Wild, Spring Break edition. And I want to be an actor too, like 50 Cent. If you see this, I'm trying to be on Power. Like, I want to get into stuff like that. I want to do clothing, merch, different shit, charity events. Like, it's a whole bunch of stuff in my head.
Have you dropped a full project yet? Or
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit more, the audience more about that? If they haven't heard it, tell us about that recent project you just dropped.
Yeah, I just dropped my album, Burn Book. It's pretty much a project I put together to like kind of, even though I have other things, it was like an introduction to like, I recently gained like a bunch of new fans, and it was like, this is gonna be the album that says, this is who I am. Like, every song on there is showing my personality to the fullest. Like, really like Slimm Dollaz. Like, you really get to know me on this album.
Okay. So we just seen an amazing performance with you and Young Legacy. So how did that come about, and what's the process like with you reaching out to other New York artists? How is that?
Honestly, I try not to really reach out too much, only because people tend to like blur the line between dick riding and being a fan. Like, I could be a fan of you without you saying like I'm on your body. So I'm the type of person, I pre the scene. Like, I'm gonna show you love in the likes and the comments and see how it goes from there, and I might reach out or they'll reach out to me. With Young Legacy, we had like a mutual, and that person connected us together, which I'm grateful for, because The Future is like the biggest song on my album right now.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so you have a lot of big dreams and goals and aspirations. So what keeps you going? What's your motivation?
Honestly, my daughter, because I really want to like change our lives. I want to do things that I never got to have for myself, for her. Like, I want shit to be different. My family, like in general, like I want to change their lives.
Okay. So also, tell us some things, so you have a TV show coming up. So what should we look forward to with that TV project? Are we going to see a different side of you, more a personal side of you? What should we look out for with that TV series?
Honestly, I'm gonna be a little ratchet, but it's spring break. It's showing me turning up. A lot of people always want to know like what's going on, because I'm kind of like not private, but I want to say private because I don't hang with a lot of people. Like, you're gonna see me on the gram and stuff, but I don't chill with a lot of people. So this is gonna be people seeing me out in my element, because they think I'm shy, but really I'm crazy. So it's gonna be fun. I want the girls that's coming on there to really get to show who they are as well. Like, it's not gonna be like based on fighting, because at the end of the day, I want them to be still cute with their wigs on, not meeked up on the camera every day like they in prison. Like, we're gonna change the narrative.
Okay. All right. So as far as your TV series goes, or could you share any secrets with us, any big collabs you have coming up, or something your fans could look forward to that you might not?
We do have right now special guests joining us on the show, Baddie Foreign. So yeah, it's about to get crazy. We going in, like, it's about to give Pound Town. Like, we going for that type of vibe when we get out there. We're trying to take over Miami.
Okay, so before you go, last but not least, what does it mean to you to still have the juice?
to be authentic, stay true to yourself, be original. Like, you don't got no juice, no sauce, no nothing if you can't be yourself, if you gotta copy the next person or wait for the next person to make your move. And yeah.